Ambrose now has a third spell slot. Let's go.
Oh
Poor
no.
Ambrose.
Johnny got three damage dice now on his spells.
Oh my
That's
god.
awesome.
Yeah,
Well, and
Althea got.
Althea has improved Divine Smite, which means that
Mhm.
Divine Smite happens regardless, without spending
Ooh.
spell slots.
Ooh.
It's awesome.
Oh, you got the auto smite.
Yep, every attack.
Love it.
Ooh.
Wow. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool.
Not every
Yes.
round, every attack. So she can divine smite, and Alzon, please correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it did say every attack. So like three hits per round.
Well, if I'm using the halberd.
Oh, it's a bonus action. Sorry, bonus action, right?
Mhm.
Is it a bonus action or is it just automatic?
Improved Divine Smite?
Yeah.
Improved Divine Smite looks like it happens automatically. I don't know.
Mm.
And I can cast additional Divine Smite if I wish.
Whoa.
Just because screw that guy specifically, right?
You update your weapons to include the extra D8.
Let's see. It says by 11th level, you are so suffused with righteous might that all your melee weapon strikes carry divine power with them. Whenever you hit a creature with a melee weapon, the creature. Why does that keep minimizing? Or is somebody else messing with my character sheet?
I was adding the damage to the weapon.
Oh, okay. That's why. With a melee weapon, the creature takes an extra 1d8 radiant damage. If you also use your divine smite with an attack, you add this damage to the extra damage of your divine smite.
Yeah, it
So
stacks.
yeah, so I can use my divine smite using a spell slot as well
Hmm.
if I wish.
Yeah. Since I get one attack per round, every time I hit something with my Mace of Undead Bashing, I fire off the Divine Smite uh, as well, just because. And in this fight, we're gonna need it.
Yeah.
So I got a couple of things that I'm holding in reserve. Hopefully, I won't need to use them, but if I do, if Johnny yells "scatter," please do, because he's about to cast Dawn.
Hmm.
And that deals 46 radiant damage to everything within a 60-foot diameter. So that's what it's used for undead crowd control on the macro level.
Okay. So while you guys were waiting for night to fall,
Hmm.
um, Tonist and Tonist and Gadiel work together on some strange object that he's now supporting. Um, talking a lot over Gadiel's weaponry.
Hmm.
And just to make sure that everyone knows what's going on, because I don't assume that everyone follows the Discord chat and don't require it. Within the last 5 minutes or so, the horde began moving towards the wall. The large orange-shelled creature didn't move with them, the one that was gargantuan seemed to rise above everything else. Um, moments, maybe a minute later, a Drow-elf appeared behind the group, seems to know Ambrose, and uh, actually asks Ambrose to leave. Get to that in a second. The captain of the gatehouse declared that the Guardsmark, which is a type of town guard but paid like a guild, won't be coming to assist with the defense. One point, clouds form overhead and forms a face, and the voice of Mass commands his followers to leave the area and head towards the stadium. Any questions?
And Johnny has that magical conversation and says bad words.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's pretty cut and dry. We're screwed.
A smaller group breaks off from the main horde and heads to a section of wall to the east. Oh, let's the light properly. Okay, yeah. While it is night, there are still a bunch of torches along the wall, so you should have fairly good view of the wall itself. If you're on the wall, you can see in either direction. If you're down on the ground, you'll only see what's on the wall itself. So just to showcase what that means, Ambrose being here on the wall, he can see either side, whereas
Do beyond a wall,
Johnny
though.
can only see the wall, and then it stops here, for example.
Yeah, I since you made the gate transparent, I can see beyond the gate. It looks like, but it's a straight shot outwards. But yes, I get you.
Yep, and that I did just for ease of knowing what's going on.
Sure, totally get it.
Valid.
It is barred. The idea of how this will typically go is that I'm not expecting you guys to focus at all on like skeletons because it's almost a waste of your time. And there's a bunch of militia, so you're welcome to cast area spells to try to minimize damage. But honestly, I don't recommend doing a melee or range attack against a skeleton or a zombie. And probably won't even have you roll if you want to.
Treat them like level 1 trash mobs.
Because they are,
Right.
especially at this level for you guys. Okay. Right, so the drow, after realizing that Ambrose is not a grave robber, it's clear that to Ambrose that it is Valis, and he, after speaking his spiel, which did you see that at all, Guff?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Like I said, I don't require you to, so it was more of a primer to let everyone kind of know what was going on and have some idea before we started today. So he
Okay.
says, so he said that he doesn't mean any ill will, and he thought Ambrose was a grave robber. He corrects himself and says Ambrose is a grave robber, just turned out to be his own. And he says, I can get us to the Underdark in less than an hour. This fight is unnecessary for us. Come with me.
Uh, uh, hmm, hmm. Hmm. Well, that is a beyond tempting offer, my man. And I that you I am going through a lot of emotions right now because I also thought you were dead. But the thing though, I kind of have a thing going with these guys, not like a thing, but like a thing, where we fight this stuff. And
I don't
I'm
mind
kind of
group things.
hold on now. So I hit. Okay,
You're killing
Hawk,
you're
don't choke.
killing Rana.
So listen. We very obviously need to catch up. At the same time, though, I'm kind of like, the bad boy of our group, and they're gonna need that in this fight coming up, because this whole thing, it's they kind of my boys now, so I gotta help them with the spells.
He
Hawk, are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm fine.
shakes his head slowly, sadly, and says that he sort of gestures out to the north of the gate. There's too many of them.
Yeah. Well,
Sort of looks
I
around at the humans derisively.
yeah, I know. Listen,
Who you calling human?
this
People that are around him, these ones.
this is definitely less than ideal scenario right now. Trust me, I know, but
I mean, never seems to work out, does it?
yeah, but I don't know. Insurmountable odds are kind of our thing at this point. Some people consider one Illithid to be one Illithid too many, but we took him out.
It's a whole lot of glossing right there.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob, can you put me back in the tower? I accidentally jumped out.
Did Rana fall out a window?
I guess.
Anyways. Can you get back in?
I will try.
Wait, is Rana out on the main battlefield?
It's not
No.
supposed to be.
Not supposed to.
Says,
Bye, Rana.
Rana's
Fought an
bloodthirsty.
I'm back.
I suppose we can always get a catch up over coffee afterwards.
Yeah, coffee. That sounds good. There's
Post-apocalypse coffee date.
there's it's like probably some places in town I would like to suggest, but I don't know where they are.
Well,
But
we'll have to find the least destroyed one.
yeah, coffee is such a thing. There's probably like a bunch of them, around. So like odds are in our favor. At least one will still be standing after all like that. Ambrose vaguely gestures toward the undead army.
Nice.
He sort of steps to one side. He doesn't leave, but he doesn't look like he's gonna really do much to the approaching undead.
Yeah, that's valid.
No,
Oh,
it's
I'm-
not. But no, it's not there.
I'm gonna cast Revivify on the entire approaching horde just to see what. And then I'm gonna fall over dead and never be able to reincarnate.
They become angry at their life. Like, I had it good. I didn't have to eat or sleep.
They all turn into members of the Cure, like all of them, and they're just emo forever.
Mm-hmm.
I did notice that 5e took away the ability to cast healing spells on undead. I thought that was funny.
Yeah, so healing spells no longer do damage
Do
to undead?
anything. Yeah.
Yeah, that's bogus.
Oh, really?
'Cause I was kind
it
of
did.
counting on that actually.
At some point, Althea kneels and rests her head against her shield, I think it was.
Yes, she sets her halberd down, takes her shield off of her back, puts the front of it facing towards her, and puts her forehead against it to pray.
As she rises, she spies a spectral, angelic form floating in the air in front of her. It doesn't seem to be noticed by anyone around. Has that same sort of green marble skin. I lost my notes from when it first appeared, so I don't have its exact.
That's okay.
uh,
I think I've got its name around here somewhere.
Yeah. In my move, I'm not sure where everything ended up, so I'll have to look better. Says, would that prayers be so strong. The faithful stand at this spot. The maiden is otherwise occupied, but sends her blessing. Fight until the last. If the city falls, so too will you. And then it fades from sight. As the horde continues to, and then of course you have your conversation with the captain. A few other preparations are completed, and the horde begins to draw near. Does anyone want to do anything? It's last minute, like spell casting. I know Rana did the consonants.
Yeah. she'll be doing that at the last possible moment.
Okay.
Since
Before
it
we
only lasts
all-
a minute.
But before we all break and go to our various locations.
Yeah.
Right. Anything like casting bless or anything that lasts like an hour, anything like that, anyone wants to do.
I don't have
Good
bless.
heavens.
Okay.
I do, but wait a minute. Where the heck am I? Oh, that on features, not
Can you hear me
spell
now?
book. Sorry.
Yes, here, I can hear you.
Okay. All right. Once Rowan gets up to his tower, he will reach into his bag and pull out a sack and dump it onto the ground and look at Rana and tell her, I know your people disapprove of these things, but this is important to my culture. And it says something in a language no one but Rana can understand. That's
What was in the bag?
a bunch of bones.
Kittens.
Gaz eyes them thoughtfully. The people in the tower with you sort of step back and they almost like, what are you doing? They they look at you suspiciously as though maybe you're part of the problem.
Yep, that makes sense.
All right. Once when it comes when let me know when I can do my thing. I'm waiting.
And
What
then,
thing are you doing?
Johnny's going to pull out that 1 pound steel bar that he had.
Oh,
And-
did you put this in Discord? Is that what you?
Yeah, that was in the Discord. So this is like right before the battle. He's going to cast Manifest Protection, and he's going to target since he and Althea are both obviously wearing shields, and he knows it won't work for them. He's going to cast this for the 5 Shifnal soldiers on the ground with them, and then the rest of the team. So anybody who doesn't have a shield now has a floating steel shield in front of them that gives them a +2 to AC, and no, it will not block your line of sight if you're going to shoot arrows and stuff.
Cool.
And I think I may have cut you off, Preston. Were you going to say something else?
Yeah, Rowan's gonna cast Dance Macabre. at
Oh,
6th
sorry, dude.
level.
I thought you were done. I apologize.
That's fine.
So that's 7.
Yes.
So what? 7 skeletons just appear in this room now?
Yep. And he instructs them to take up bows and be ready to fire on the incoming horde.
Screams sound from the tower where Rana and Rowan are located, and a flurry of soldiers leave the room.
That's okay.
We're in the bone zone.
Rana looks very pale and a little stressed out and says, we'll have to talk about this later.
Understandable.
Let's see. Anyone have anything else?
It's
All
not a spell, but Rana will
Uh,
chant. We'll do like a little chant for prayer to Fie.
Jep, were you saying something?
Yeah, I was just gonna say, does Ambrose have any like healing potions or anything? I don't think he does now that I think about it.
How is he
Mm.
doing for?
He's at like 50 out of 70, so not like bad, but could be better.
All right.
It looks, yeah, I don't see any.
Yeah.
Apparently you have a bottle of liquor.
Oh yeah, Ambrose downs the liquor.
Smart.
Althea will give you the one potion that she has. One potion of healing that she has.
Oh sweet, a mixer. I mix it with the liquor and then down it.
Oh no.
Nice. What kind of potion was it?
It's just a potion of healing.
Okay, just the regular one, not.
Let's see.
Okay.
2d4 plus 2.
Okay.
Ooh.
So it's not much, but it's something.
Yeah, I'll take it.
You watch as
Hey.
skeletons and zombies, some better equipped than others, begin to stream through the alleyways leading towards the gate and walls. As they come near, the soldiers on the walls begin to loose arrows. Down the main path, with the dim light of the night, you can see them, even if you don't necessarily. You know what? I'm going to actually fix that. Let me just create some light for the main path. There we go. You watch as two enormous mammoth skeletal creatures move down the path towards the wall. At the same time, a large just pile of bones lands in the courtyard here and forms up into some amalgam.
Oh my god.
And that is where we will begin our initiative. Once I get everyone on there, I'll let you know so you can roll. Everybody should be on there.
Oh man. Oh, your
And
dice hit mine and rolled into
Johnny
20.
keeps his streak going with rolling a freaking 2.
Hey, I'm right there with you, bud.
Yeah, you are. That's kind of scary.
Yep.
Looking out at the mammoth creatures, they have like hammer-like devices attached to their tusks, and they are covered in furs and hides. They are charging at the gates. The amalgam that landed inside the walls forms up and looks like it's gonna just attack the closest person. And it is Rana's go.
Yep, I'll be shooting at the mammoths.
Okay.
I was looking for the range on my bow, but I can't remember what it is. But I have sharpshooter, so it should be fine because that's, I think, the disadvantage
150,
distance
600.
is. Yeah, so yeah,
So you're good.
I'm good. Does that hit?
Yes.
Oh God, that's terrible.
That hits.
And then Colossus Slayer. Okay.
Brings us to Althea. Wow. Those are
Shoot, I didn't
very
realize.
6.
Yeah.
It was,
Really
wow.
low damage rolls. 1 and a 2 both times.
Youch.
Ooh.
Yeah.
And it doesn't re-roll for you, huh? Okay. All right. Am I correct in cold damage doesn't do much to undead?
It depends on the undead. Some you haven't had much luck with, others you have. It's really hit and miss. Just takes knowing what you're dealing with. Like, for example, at this point, you're pretty aware that flame skulls are immune. And like this thing, you've never seen anything like it, so it's hard to say if this is going to be affected.
Well, let's try it with the halberd. And if the halberd doesn't work, then we will switch over to sword and board. Oh, I didn't target it. I'm sorry. Does that hit?
It does. It is a large pile of bones. It doesn't appear to have any armor.
Okay. Again. I'm assuming that doesn't hit. Or
Yeah,
does it?
It
Oh.
does.
Excellent. Okay.
Oh, dude, 1111, make a wish.
Woohoo! Holy, what the heck? Good heavens. And radiant. Woot!
All right. Um, uh, that was weird. Okay, so those hit, and it is Tunis' go.
Is this the back of the hoopty or the front?
So that is the front. The catapult is on the back of it, facing forward.
So if I were okay, so 1, 2, 3, 6. Okay, guess we're both dashing to get inside of it then.
You can you had said that you would be in it, so you can consider
Oh, you're
yourself
right. I just
already
kinda
in
okay.
it and manning the and at one point Althea had commanded 3 of the Shifnal soldiers to go up to the catapult, so they are ready to reload.
Oh, I will be okay. If that's the case, then I will be in the cockpit with Liger because that's where the other weapons are controlled from, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You're on mute, Tara.
Yeah, you have 4 Shifnal guards inside at the arrow slits and 3 on top manning the catapult. So you're free to drive.
If I'm okay, I'm assuming if they're just Shifnal guards, they don't have siege weapon proficiency then.
Right, but they can reload.
What it require? Oh, I can fire from the cockpit. You're right. Okay, never mind. I'm going to let's see. Do these gates swing in a specific way?
They would swing inward.
I'm gonna parallel Parkus right here.
Acting as a bulwark to the gate.
Yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
You have parallel parking
Looks so
proficiency.
stupid. We just
He just Tokyo
drifted
drifts his way in there.
Have a treasure now. Finally go in Tokyo. Yeah, perfect. And I don't have the stats for the hoopty.
They're in Discord. In
They're
general.
somewhere in Discord.
Yeah.
Were they
What
in
are you
our
looking for?
DMs or were they in main? They were in main chat. Let me do some
Main
scrolling
chat,
real quick.
yeah.
I think I scrolled too far. Shoving a creature. No.
They're now pinned.
Wonderful. Okay. Damage special battle wagon. Here we go. Poison psychic damage. Driver's compartment, top deck, undrivable, and 0. Okay, ballista housing, front, yada yada. Where's the weapon part? Here it is. Can I have them pivot it? I can have the catapult pivoted, correct?
Yes.
So
The issue with the
nine-
catapult where it is that you're well,
yeah, you said the walls were at the same level as the top of the hoopty.
yes, that's true.
Okay.
So it can launch over the walls if
Yeah.
needed.
90 degrees starboard, boys.
So starboard is towards the city, but I'll assume that you meant toward.
What's the other one?
That's fine. See, they are outside the minimum distance, the mammoths, if you're looking to shoot at them.
What is the minimum distance for that one?
100
Catapult.
feet. So you can hit the mammoths.
Oh yeah, okay, we'll do that.
And they're within 10 feet of each other, so you can get them both.
Oh yeah. Do I just do a d20 roll plus prof?
Yeah.
That's a 15. I
That'll
think.
hit. 68.
68. This is going to take a while. I apologize. That's a d8. 1, 2,
Sure.
3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, 7. How do I take that back down?
You can also do the command /r space 60 8, and that'll do it.
That's a lot of 1s and 2s. That's
That's
unfortunate.
rough.
Ouch. You
Okay.
clipped him.
Strikes both of them. They are quite hardy, though.
Yep. I believe that's my turn.
All right. Rowan is on deck. The amalgam attempts to smash into Althea.
Tara, you're about to get attacked. She's coming back. She had to reload our alcohol, apparently.
Oh no.
Oh.
I don't like that word.
Oh, no.
Lesser?
Oh no, I played my hand. It smashes Althea for 16 bludgeoning. And then
Because 27 is above
Oh
your...
no, it's
yeah,
got
well
2
above-
claws.
misses. The mammoths continue forward. Some unseen force seems to direct them to separate as they continue charging the gate. And it is Rowan's go. With Ambrose coming up.
Yeah, so you're not coming through.
Now am I coming through?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, sweet. So they've moved apart, but not far enough. Fireball.
Wouldn't you know it? They're not so great at the dex saves. One save, though.
Yeah.
All right. The radiant burst. Oh, did that? Did I have the right amount of health?
And then he will instruct the Skellyman to attack the closer of the mammoths. I don't know why there's
Oh my
text in that.
gosh.
What the heck is
It's
with
because you
that?
would switch your because you didn't switch your language back, but I see
Oh,
the
yeah.
results, which is
Yeah,
just
that's weird. Let me just change that macro. Why? But the macro, I don't know. The macro shouldn't do that. That's
It's
weird.
Oh,
impressive
the
looking.
macro making you speak moon runes.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Yeah. Whatever.
that's
Weird.
7 hits.
7 hits. All right. Sweet. That would be. Cool. 66 damage.
Holy shit.
Plus 49?
Yeah, they all
Well-
get plus 7 damage.
Fuck, okay.
The arrows pelt the creature, glancing off and breaking upon its skeletal structure, but still scoring and chipping away.
And that, for as much damage as that can do, that was a very bad roll.
Yeah.
That's
It
been
was.
this first round so far.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ones and
Oh my gosh.
twos.
This spell lasts for an hour, so we're pretty okay.
I can do what, a max of 91 damage?
And he'll also have the skeletons move back away from the ramparts because he doesn't want the elephant to possibly mess them up through the windows. They're not particularly tough.
Okay.
All right, that's it.
The Shiftnal guards on top reload the catapult. The ones on the ground move in. Won't quite get close enough to attack. Not willing to dash in against whatever the hell this thing is. But prepared to attack it next round. Ambrose's go with Gaz. Ooh. Gaz steps outside. And you hear him run down the stairs. I want it. No. You hear the report of Gadiel's rifle, and it is Ambrose's go with Johnny on deck.
Ambrose sort of leans against the wall next to Valis, and he's like, "Hey, so I know this really isn't ideal circumstances. It's a little bit awkward, the whole like union stuff, but would be like super cool of you to help me make sure my friends don't die. All the bonemen happening right now."
All right. He nods and looks over the crenellation to the amalgam in the courtyard. I can go for that one.
I appreciate it. You're cool. If you save one of my friends' life, coffee's on me. Then, let's see. Can't see the mammoths from where I'm standing. Is that?
You can go inside the tower if you'd like.
Oh, yeah, sure. Like to juke up in here. Oh, okay.
The outer wall of the tower
God.
is ringed with arrow slits, so you have the ability to see out, but you're very protected within it.
Ooh. I was standing outside. I couldn't see in this door. So I walk in and there's just skeletons in here. I love it.
It's
You're
the
back in the
bone
bone zone.
In the bone zone. Ambrose is going to probably like this one. Just walk up to one of the arrow slits and can I get a read on either of the mammoths? Can I tell if one of them seems hurt more than the other one?
The right one. It's been chipped away out the most. There's a lot of arrows lying around it. It's missing some of its ribs. There's like part of its skull has been destroyed. The other one is in really good condition still,
Okay.
but is also slightly injured.
The left one then, Ambrose is going to cast a lightning bolt.
Okay.
Kurzot.
That is a dexterity save from that guy. Oh, it's also, how do I rotate the thing? It makes me place again.
Just place it down. I'll delete it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh! No.
He hits both of them.
Right.
And damage. Oh.
It did not save. Lightning arcs around it, shivering the bones. Many fracture and break away. It is Johnny's go with Rana on deck.
Okay, Johnny's going to go here to get flanking.
Okay.
Advantage?
Yep.
Everybody has advantage.
Yep.
Thank you, Rana.
You're welcome.
And we're going to attack with the Radiant Mace of Radiant Ass Kicking.
Yeah. That'll hit.
Wow, talk about a min-max.
That advantage really coming in handy.
No doubt, right? So let's see, this should be versatile, right? With the holy damage to it?
Yes.
Thanks. And that was not a crit. And then we are going to use one of my favorite things in the whole wide world. Divine Strike for another 7 points. So
Players.
19.
Yep. That is a good hit. It's looking pretty messed up. Rana's go with Althea on deck.
I'm gonna shoot this one again. I'm gonna use sharpshooter. See how that goes.
You're at advantage.
That'll
I'm
hit.
not with those.
She's
Thought it
shooting
said-
at the mammoths.
But I thought it said if one person had advantage, everybody, it was only on that one thing.
On the thing you're attacking, yeah.
Okay, I misunderstood that.
Yeah, so if I
Nice.
turned around and started firing at the amalgam, Rana would
Yeah.
have advantage.
Oh, okay, cool.
Hmm.
Now I understand. Thank you.
And one more.
That also hits.
And no Colossus Slayer. Gosh darn it. What is with these rolls? Okay.
On initiative, count 20. And another quite large group of bones smashes into the ground near the towers. It is Althea's go with Tonus on deck.
I can see that one.
Althea says, start with that one to her men.
Okay.
And whenever their go is. And
NPC group.
here we go. I'm continuing to attack on the this thing.
That hits.
I
Some
think
better
that's
damage.
cool. Yeah. There's that. And does the cold seem to be
Yes.
working well on it?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. Dude.
That hits.
Loving that advantage.
Mhm. And one more.
That hits.
That's some strong hits.
Okay.
Are you throwing in your divine strikes?
The divine smite's included.
Oh, okay. That's
Yep,
right.
I added it
You doctored
to the-
that.
To the base weapons so that
Yes.
let's work. All right,
Thank you.
yep, stab and slash, and then switch up and hit it with the butt end. It's just barely stable and moving around still. Tonus go.
Question. I'm unmuted, right? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Divine, or not divine smite, what's it called? Branding smite, my spell, does not specify that I have to hit something with a melee weapon. Can I cast branding smite on my new toy and it still work?
It wouldn't because the toy attacks a area and not a creature.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay, so they're within 100 feet. So do I fire the catapult at disadvantage, or does it just not
It just
affect them
wouldn't
at
hit.
all?
The arc is too high.
Gotcha. Okay. So I'm going to hop up on the roof and tell the guy. I'm gonna quickly shout down to the lower area and tell the well, I guess they could shoot out of the starboard side of it, couldn't they?
Yeah, the guys in the wagon.
Okay, I'll just leave them be then. I'm gonna get on the roof and pull out my boomstick and fire it at the start of this one here.
My boomstick.
I didn't catch which one. Oh, that one. Okay.
The
Okay.
bone boy over here, yeah.
Shooting at Valis? No. All right.
No, my boy.
So it's off by 2, so I roll a d8, right?
Yep. Okay.
1, 2, 3. So it hits here?
Yes. So it still gets it. The roll damage.
Sweet.
Are you using a grenade launcher? You are using a
Yes.
grenade launcher. Oh my god.
That's good rolls.
Now there's some damage.
Here we go.
Give me the con save from it too. Or are they might just be immune to poison, honestly. Oh, I get very close to failing.
Okay, so from the top of the wagon, Tonist pulls out a strange-looking tubular device, which launches a projectile. Projectile lands near the amalgam and explodes in a fire burst of poisonous gas. The thing seems to be impacted by it and sort of sluggishly continues to move about.
You said that it has 3 shots. Is it like in the tube, or do I have to reload it?
You have to reload. Yeah, it is a reloading weapon.
Okay, so it's like okay, breach loading. Sure. Okay.
All right. The one between Johnny and Althea continues to attack Althea.
Do the guys, the team on the roof, do they have bows?
They do.
Okay.
Yes.
I would recommend I have them reload the catapult, but like on their actual turn or whatever, use the bows.
Does the 24 hit Althea?
I'm only at AC 22 right now.
With Johnny's +2?
Wait, with Johnny's.
Oh, sorry. You don't have the +2. Wait, well,
She doesn't
No,
have her
she
shield
doesn't.
out because she has the halberd.
Oh,
So
shoot, that's right.
So-
Excuse me. So I'm only at 19 right now. Let me
well, then you have
unequip
Johnny's
that.
shield, presumably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're 21.
So hits for 15 bludgeoning. The guys on top, they had reloaded the catapult last turn, so they just take to firing at the creatures in the courtyard. Moves close to one of the Shifnal guards. Oh, that's not disadvantage.
Damn.
Hey.
oh, that's the non-lesser.
This one's poison, so I rolled it. So I just rolled twice because I forgot to hit the disadvantage button.
Oh.
It does strike it, and he drops to the ground, and it moves on to the next one.
Are you giving those guys? Remember, those guys were targeted for the shield as well.
Yes, yes. So
Okay.
it misses it misses the first time, and then it hits the second time.
Okay, thank you.
I need a chance to stabilize my guys.
Take a little nappy nap.
Johnny's got spare the dying. He can help out too,
Okay.
provided we can get these 2 amalgams taken
Yeah.
care of and no more show up to the party.
Bolts fire out from the engine, hitting the amalgams in the courtyard. The 4 guards that are still up also take their swords to it. It still stands, but it is a lot worse for wear. And it is Rowan's go as another thunderous report sounds from Gadia.
Did the mammoths not move?
Oh, good thinking.
Dang it, Chaos.
So they both get to the gate and try to smash into it.
Oh shit.
That's silly. Meanwhile, Valis has leapt from the parapet or from the wall and fires from his hand crossbow into the amalgam near Johnny and Althea, which had 5 health, so it's now destroyed. Collapses under the weight of its own bones.
All right. Rowan's going to throw another fireball, but further back so that it doesn't hit the gate, but will hit the mammoths. So, like, not going to measure, but like here-ish. Not going to place a template because it's dumb.
Radiant Fireball.
Yes.
Wow.
We
Ooh.
have had that since Jaxar was with us.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Was that another really bad roll?
That was a really good roll. Thank you very much.
8d6. Oh, I'm bad at math. I'm just bad at math.
That's
Yeah,
okay,
max
so
is
am I.
42. That's not bad. That's pretty good.
Bad maths.
If they're undead, maybe it's double. Maybe.
That would be nice.
Were we so lucky?
That's what I was
Is
just about to
radiant.
say.
It's got the cool ranch fireball.
Okay, you were hitting the mammoths, correct?
Yes.
I don't know why I'm rolling their attacks on the gate. I'll just deal with that in a second. The one collapses, and the other's still
What
up.
if the
but we'll
AC
see
of a
how
door?
bad. Right?
Okay.
It's pretty low. Yeah, it takes the full might of an Imperial Star Destroyer.
Okay. And then the skilling men all shoot at the mammoth again.
Dude.
Bro.
So, bro. That's right. It's all your skeleton. I was like, whoa.
These skeletons are good
It's like-
archers.
It's like Gatling guns.
All of those hit.
Our arrows will blot out the
All
sun.
those hit? Okay.
Going full Genghis Khan
What?
on.
I was thinking Xerxes, but Genghis Khan works too.
There's no way. Oh, actually, yeah.
That's how he conquered the entire continent.
So many
Archer.
twos.
Conquered.
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 Hey.
One of its tusks
Goes to
breaks
the corner.
off. It's sort of most of its rib cage is gone. Certainly, it's a stumpy looking thing at this point.
Stumpy looking.
Go back to your tar pit.
I had the NPCs go when they shouldn't have. Doesn't matter. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, and it is Ambrose's go with Johnny on deck.
Okay. So, hypothetically, if we had something like right here on our side, would that give us flanking on the mammoth because the battle wagon is there?
It would not, because there's a wall in between the mammoth and the battle wagon.
There is a wall. That's fair.
But nice.
Just to see though. For that little thing that Ambrose got that you DM'd me about, what is the range on that?
30 feet.
Ooh. Quick little measure. Oh, that didn't. That. Okay, so
What? Okay.
at
It can act in the turn it's summoned as well.
oh, cool. Okay. So,
It has haste. It's a Magic the Gathering reference.
Ambrose. Ambrose opens his Book of Shadows, and the pages start flipping all wildly, and he raises an arm, and it starts sparking with arcane electricity, and he speaks something, an aberration. Rana, do you understand aberration?
I do.
I'm forgetting. So Rana hears it and understands it as "Turn to me from the void," and Ambrose summons Centipede, righty.
No, what?
Oh, that's not the right size. Okay.
Gets all dramatic in this miniature creature. Holy shit, that's much,
There we go.
that's much more impressive.
This enormous centipede that's it looks quite similar in size to the one that you fought at the sorcerer's abode, where all the insects jumped out and attacked you from hidden spots, except that its carapace is purplish and it sports two very long tentacles which sprout from its back about a third and 2/3 of the way down its body. It's got these the mandibles have been replaced by just a mass of squirming tentacles as well, and it seems sort of blurred in space.
Food
It's hard to
centipede.
get an exact sense of where it is because its form seems to shift uncomfortably in your vision. And this comes out of a so in the spot where it appears, a large sort of black void opens up, and this thing crawls out of it. And you want it to attack the mammoth?
If it's feeling like it, yeah, I would appreciate that.
That will hit.
Dude.
Let's go.
Okay, you watch as it tears this thing apart and just devours it bone by bone.
Ambrose, we need to talk, but not now.
That's right,
Leave the
bitches.
skull for
Y'all were
Gaz.
playing D&D while I was playing Pokemon.
Go tell him to leave the skull for Gaz.
It is too late.
Yeah, that's we're
Well,
well past that at this
I think there's
point.
two of them.
Okay. Which will move us to Johnny's go.
Okay, Johnny's going to rush the other bone mass because that's what he does. And he's going to take a swipe at it at advantage because he's got the other guy across from him, right?
Yes.
Okay, just checking.
That will hit.
Okay.
And you can the versatile damage, of course.
Thank you. And then the ever so popular Divine Strike. Oh, nice.
Love
Okay.
to see it.
There's some damage on the lower end. I can't summon giant bug creatures from the Void Realms, but
You know, we all have our
I'll
strengths.
I'll wait in with my little egg beater and do what I can.
Rana's go with Althea on deck.
I put on my Mystic Arcanium one leg at a time, just like the rest of us.
I will.
Nice.
Doesn't look like anything is coming down the center.
No.
Okay, then she will run. 5, 10, 15, 20. Through around. She'll run around the. I can't see anything. Where? Oh, okay. Now I can see it. I'll shoot this thing.
You have advantage, I believe. If you're going, yeah.
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 Can I roll this with I cannot. So hold on. Let me click that one
Cast-
more time.
Cast murder.
That'll hit.
Wow.
The 12 might hit.
The
Yeah, it
12 hits because my 11 hit.
And it's been damaged.
Yes.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay,
Love to see it.
that's better. Okay, so then one more attack. Oh,
Boom.
I'll take that one.
You should roll a second one just in case. Anyways. Okay. That's great.
Okay, so there's the original hit, and then 2 more d8 for the crit.
Mhm.
God, so
Wow.
these rolls.
Sheesh.
Okay.
With the second arrow, it too collapses in a pile of bones.
Gaz has got to be getting all depressed.
The soldiers begin to tend to the man that had fallen. It doesn't appear to. There doesn't appear to be anything coming down the main stretch. A lot of the zombies and skeletons that had attacked with this group have been dispersed by the soldiers on the wall. There's a few wounded there as well.
What's
They're
the
patching up and removing them from the wall as needed, or if they can fight still, they stay up there.
What's the status of the guy right next to me, the one who got hit?
He's unconscious.
But
The
he's not
two-
dying. He's not dying. They were stabilized him.
They've stabilized him, wrapped him up, and they're looking for a place to take him, probably into the building here.
All right. All right.
Is this the group that broke off, or was there still that other group to the east corner?
There's still the other group to the east.
Gotcha. Are these guys dead here, or should they be dealt with as well?
Which guys? The random little guys in the those that's just for ambiance. You don't have to.
Oh, okay.
Centipede,
Clear
sick
atmosphere.
'em.
Gaz steps onto the pile of bones and begins to pick through it.
Of course.
I mean, say what you
Um,
want about the guy, he's got his priorities straight.
Ambrose hears from down in the courtyard area. That counts as a save.
I owe you coffee.
What?
After the second amalgam has been destroyed, it seems that there's a lull in the attack. Waves of skeletons and zombies are no longer approaching. That do hang outside of arrow range. The last thing that happens before this is that another volley of arrows from the undead falls upon the walls, but then they retreat backwards. They are still within range of the catapult if needed, but with the limited ammunition, might not be the best use of it. A lot of them tuck behind walls and buildings that are within the side of the walls, just out of sight though.
I was gonna say, if Rana can see them, she can hit them.
That is correct. But they mostly stick behind places, and you can, and it's dark, so it's hard to see exactly what they're doing.
Could be card tricks. You never know.
Yeah. There could be a Ford Bronco in it. Anyways.
Okay. not good.
So Johnny will raise up his mace and do like a rally motion to see if any of the team is paying attention to him at all. And he says, "Everybody, we have that threat on the other wall." And he looks to where he knows Ron is up in the tower. He sees Gaz over there with the bones. Lost track of Rowan and lost track of Ambrose.
They're in the tower as well.
Okay.
Exactly what I was thinking, my friend. Rana, what can you see from up there? Anything else big we need to deal with?
What do your half-elf eyes see?
Out in the mass of undead that are, you know, that you can see moving about, you can see still a couple mammoths out there, large. They may be minotaurs, zombie and skeletal and then of course the flying creatures. The group that broke off is mostly, yeah, it's all ground forces. There's not a lot of big things in it, and they're still some ways off from the wall.
Well, we can
So
either
Rana
try.
will relay that information.
Johnny thinks for a minute and says, "Okay, we can either let the troops on the wall deal with those ground forces. My only concern there is ladders, and we focus here because I'm willing to bet." He points out, he gestures out to the. I'm willing to bet that the command group is out there with the heavies.
Yeah.
How far out? How far out is that conglomeration of heavy assault?
The ones
With the
that are
Minotaur?
near the gate. So that's what you've seen nearby. I mean, they are flitting between alleys and like behind buildings. They're probably only within about 150 feet or so.
Okay.
So they could strike at any time.
Okay. I'm worried about their catapults and getting more of those amalgamations inside. Can
Yeah.
you Johnny yells up? Can you see the catapults? Can you
Like
see
a
what?
perception check. Thinking back to the amalgams, they have a rather low arc when they come across the wall. The piles of bones that have been soaring into the city, the ones that aren't forming into these creatures, they're kind of high arced and travel a bit further than these things.
So it could be the difference between being ballista fired, which would be the low arc, and a catapult fire or a trebuchet fire, which would be a high arc.
Yeah, could be. That's a decent conclusion.
Okay, Johnny will
I
actually yell out,
provide
look
input on
for
that.
ballistas.
Okay. What was that question, Omega?
Can I use my siege weapon proficiency to make like a more grounded assessment of?
Yeah, sure. Make just a standard intelligence check, and add your proficiency.
Would it? One second. There's a thing that I can do.
Rana spots two. Well, I'll let you roll that first.
I'm trying to
Off
find the thing that I have.
off maybe 500 feet away, there's a hillock where catapults have been erected. It's hard to make out. There seems to be, especially at this distance at night, but there's like a dim greenish light that seems to flow around the area.
That'd be a great time for that inspiration if you got it.
I do actually.
Rana will relay that information.
If there's a hillock with some green glowing energy around it and
It's
catapults.
where the catapults seem to be. Yeah.
Okay, about 500 feet away, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Green glowing like flame skulls.
Presumably, Jacob, a minute passes before anything happens.
Sometime, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll let
The
you know
shields
when
come down.
you have time to like converse and sort of catch your breath.
Well,
Okay,
no, actually, after a minute passes, Rana suddenly looks more tired than ever.
and Johnny's shields on everybody drop too. Uh, look over to the battle wagon. Tonus, can you hear me?
I'm on the roof, so yeah.
Okay. Did you hear what Rhonda said about about the hill with the green glowing energy and the catapults?
I'm hearing what you're saying about the hill with the green energy and the catapults.
Okay, look look out there. There should be some hillocks in the distance, about 500 feet away, with some catapults on it. What's the range on our catapult? Can
What is
you
the
hit them?
range on our catapult? It is 900.
Okay, what I want you to do, please, is is that thing rigged for flaming ammunition or not?
I
You
don't
don't
see
have
why
any,
not.
yeah.
We've never tried it, but
The reason I would say not because it might catch the entire thing on fire and burn our hoopty to the ground.
is the basket made of metal?
It is, but
I think we're
the
fine.
boulders that it launches are made of rock, which is historically
Not abundantly flammable. Yeah,
right.
you're right.
Look to the guards. Can you get us some tar?
Yeah, after listening to Johnny describe the hillock, Johnny can, or not Johnny, Tonus can re-roll the intelligence check.
Oh hell yeah.
And Johnny's going to look to the guardsmen. Find me some tar to coat those boulders.
That's not better.
No, it's not that much better.
Did you say I could add prof to that? So that'd be another
Yes.
4, so 12.
Yeah, okay. You look, yeah, knowing what you know about your catapult and catapults in general, it doesn't seem like they could be launching the amalgams from that hill.
The trajectory is too low for that distance.
Yeah,
Okay,
and the
so-
wrong direction.
Okay, so look for some
Oh.
ballistas in the direction that they were coming from. So based on where they were impacting from Johnny's perspective, I want to make an educated guess on the direction they were coming from and give that cardinal point to Tonust.
North by northeast.
Okay, so and I'll relay that to Tonus. Look north by northeast. Look for ballistas.
I'm looking with my special eyes.
Wizard eyes.
Special eyes. Would it be a perception?
You can roll at advantage.
Okay. It's the same roll.
Nice. Looking out into the buildings that surround the wall and the north gate, you spot what looks to be something like the amalgams that have been landing inside the walls, but a lot larger.
We have found the greater amalgam.
Okay, is it within range of the ballista?
Yes. Yes.
And Johnny yells out, "Where's that damn tar I asked for?"
One second. Yeah, so calling for it, some of the militias were like, I don't know, because they're militia members, they don't really, this isn't their main job, but they're just sort of called to action here. Eventually you get the attention of the captain, McMahon, who, it's like, we don't typically keep tar at the gates.
Do you have thatchers in the area for the roofs
Probably.
of the buildings?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, let's get some of that pitch for the thatching.
How much do you need?
Enough to coat that boulder. And he points to the one that's in the cradle.
Jacob, I have a question.
Okay, he sends out 6 militia members to go gather pitch. What's the question?
Do my grenades require being fired from the launcher to prime and detonate?
Not exactly. But yeah, no, you could throw them, but it's gonna be like a range of 10.
Heat
Should I put
and
them
pressure.
in the basket of the catapult?
That would have interesting results.
You don't
Speaking
want me to merv the like the whole
Speaking as a
skill
combat
size?
engineer from the,
Catapult MIRV.
all you need for like C4 to detonate is heat and pressure. So if you light it on fire and stomp on it, it will explode.
Oh yeah,
So
it's not shock resistant.
nope.
It's a very, what's it called, stressed chemical bond. Yeah, it doesn't take
Yep.
much.
Nope. However, if it's not on fire and you slap it and you slam it against a table to scare an NCO, all it will do is scare the NCO into pissing himself. I would not know this from firsthand experience, being the one slamming the C4 down. I assure you, that wasn't me.
I'll take your word for it.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I kind of like the idea of merving the hillside, but
Yep. Well, I'm trying
Speaking
to.
of,
I'm trying to get us
Uh,
a flaming catapult right now.
speaking of catapults, how big is the basket on that thing?
Boulder
about
size.
the size of a large rock.
Yeah.
About 3 to 5 feet across.
We're not doing what we're not.
We're not launching you. No.
We're also not launching
Me?
the centipede.
Yeah,
I don't think
Ambrose,
Jeremy would fit.
can't you send Jeremy hunting amongst the buildings, or do you have to be in eye contact with it?
You know, Eldritch abomination powers are weird. I kind of don't know.
He has to be
It's
within
a-
inner eye distance or sightline of it.
About 10 minutes pass, and the militia members have not returned with the tar.
All right, we're
All right.
doing it live.
Next thing. Anyone got witch fire?
Fire?
I have what fire?
It says anything to catch that boulder on fire, make it flame so it can hit the amalgam way out there with a flaming ball of hatred.
Where
Oh,
fire?
I just drank all my liquor.
Here fire.
Whatever you got. Tonis, you got all kinds of weird chemicals, right?
I'm not an alchemist.
Damn it.
I have a tool called a fire starter.
That's not gonna help.
I know.
I only have control water, not control fire.
I have the spell heat metal.
So do I.
Rowan reaches
Rocks
into
are
his
not
bag and pulls
metal,
out
I don't think.
10 flasks of oil.
Oh, what the hell?
Hey, that works.
See, if this was my other character, I'd have like 9 bottles of alchemist fire in my bag of holding for a bag of tricks. But I don't have that for Johnny.
Okay, so Rowan has oil.
Yep, apparently.
Okay, so how much of the oil would we need to get this thing on fire to do the splash damage we're looking for? That's where I was hoping for the pitch. Because when the rock hits, that stuff will splatter.
If you want a pitch, I have a few screenplays I've been working on.
Hit me. You got 30 seconds. Go.
No.
Wow.
No.
Time's a wasted. The other end of the city is getting attacked.
The map just
That's true.
refreshed itself. That's all that happened. Okay. Are they? If within that 10 minutes I saw that other group get substantially closer to the wall, I probably would have acted within.
Yeah, because I'm down in the courtyard. I am directing traffic based on what you guys are telling me. So I don't know anything about the other wall at this point, other than that they were ground forces, and then I voiced my concern about ladders.
Rana is watching the other group.
Does anyone have the is the map loaded for anyone?
No.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can see the map. I can see the map.
It was
deloaded
loaded,
for
but
me. I just
then-
refreshed my screen.
Yeah, I'm also trying to refresh
I'm-
it, and it's not working.
I am now waiting for it to load. It's just gray.
One.
I'm still there and I can move.
Wow, that's nice.
Fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to refresh my screen too, and I just got a gray screen right now.
It loaded. It went gray and then reloaded for me without me doing anything.
Try and move your icon though, Tara.
I was able to move her. It's no
Oh.
issue.
Aren't you special?
Mine is not loading either.
Nor is mine. I'm gonna log out and log back in.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So as you guys are discussing this and deciding what
Oh, I'm
wish-
dumb.
What?
The flamethrower has fuel cartridges that I could crack open if need be.
To
So if you didn't know, this has a flamethrower.
Can you crack them open without them exploding? Out of
It's just-
curiosity.
It's just fuel. It's not explosive. It's as long as there's not fire in the immediate vicinity.
Ooh, there it goes.
Is it napalm?
Maybe? There it goes. All right.
Oh,
We back.
I'm still on screen.
Also, that thing has a flamethrower on it. Why
Yeah.
don't we use it more often?
And I'm
Because we're never in a situation where we can use it.
Yeah,
That
hard
is
to
I'm
take it
fair.
fine
into
now.
caves and castles and things.
We need to start exploring bigger caves.
That's your area of expertise. Lead us.
Oh,
Hey.
did this land? This is here? This boulder, did it break the wall?
Hey, it worked. Okay, so as you're discussing this and deciding
Oh.
what you want to do, the catapults that are on the hill launch a volley towards the north gate.
Shoot.
Part of the wall is smashed open, and a boulder lies in other sail over.
Okay.
Yep.
So that's why it reloaded. Okay.
I was trying to.
I was wondering
Um,
about that.
I didn't.
Ron?
I didn't know how long it would take. I just assumed it would be kind of relatively short, instead of like 5 minutes or whatever.
All right, everybody, load up. We're going to the
When-
hill.
When this happens, the next, you see another wave of creatures head towards the gate.
Great.
Mhm.
Okay, so we're staying put. Companion's consonance is down. It is no longer
Okay.
active.
What's coming our way? Give me a read, please.
A
I
larger
would
mammoth.
love to do that if I was in the game.
Say a larger mammoth?
Yes.
I'll summon an even larger mammoth.
We have a centipede.
That is a large mammoth, isn't it?
That is a very large mammoth.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly even a huge.
Holy.
mammoth.
Rana starts firing at it as soon as she can, I don't know. As soon as she can see
I
it.
think we're still in combat order, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well keep that. Unless
I don't
you
like
guys
that
wanna-
combat order.
Yeah,
but
that's
there's nothing I
fair.
can do.
Well, the people in the I don't know.
everyone
We've had like a
re-roll
good
initiative.
10 minutes. We could
Everyone
re-roll
re-roll
I'd
initiative.
be fine with that. Somebody might have to roll Ambrose's though, because I'm still having loading issues.
Hey, there's the 3.
Well, I had really good initiative and now I don't, so that's fun.
Same.
Tonus was busy loading stuff and dealing with fuel
Already
cartridges.
loaded.
Johnny's initiative almost doesn't suck.
Militia members and guardsmen go down to where the breach in the wall is.
Yeah, and Johnny's they know what they're doing. He's not gonna confuse them. All right. He's gonna head over to the battle hoopty and clamber up the side.
Yep.
So he can get a view of this of what's coming their way.
Rana can get a volley off on the mammoth.
Oops, I did not mean to press that twice. Huh. Does that hit?
Almost sure, assuredly. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, one more. Oh god. How about that?
No.
With the
Okay.
full sprint action, can Johnny get up on top of the hoopty?
That's Rana's go.
Oh,
Oh, actually, maybe. Hold on. Is bless? Oh, why isn't my? There it goes. Is bless a bonus action?
No.
It's an action. I'm done.
Okay, and we get to this point in the map, and it is Rana's go. Unless anyone else wants to, can anyone else do anything at more than a range of? I guess you could launch a boulder at it.
Oh, I didn't know I was. Yes. If I'm able to, then yes.
Yeah, anyone that can do anything at range 170 can get a turn on it before we get to this point.
7
Hey.
plus.
I'm not
Oh,
sure I
it's
have
plus
that.
10 or plus 5 to hit, so
That'll hit.
Well,
that's 16.
Mm-hmm. Uh, 68 damage. Okay. Anyone else can do anything at range 170
mm,
or that wants to?
Will Jeremy do something at 170?
is Jeremy
No.
the giant centipede?
Yes.
Nice.
Rowan can have the skeleton's fire. It'll be at disadvantage because of the range, but
Yeah, that's true.
might as well.
Oh gosh.
Oh my
Um,
god.
if
I
you
don't
do
know
it,
why. Why does it think that I'm speaking that? That's.
do you have your character? Did you have your character token selected?
I mean, it's a macro.
Right, but if you have a character selected and you click it, I think it does it. Maybe not.
Huh?
Since then.
Rowan, Rana, and Ambrose are just chilling on this tower, and Rowan just starts going like 20, 23, 30, 18, 18, 19.
Oh, I don't know what's happening.
Hey.
Sleeper agent.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Hike!
And then just do it again for the disadvantage.
Yeah. It's being slow. I didn't want it to do it a bunch.
Sure.
No, that.
And then
Good.
we'll start with Rana, and just wait for that to go. Oh, that's super interesting that it
Yeah.
does it over the, yeah. Yeah, all those hit.
Sweet.
Is there a character you like to play again that no one is asking?
Hey,
Damn!
much
Rana
better
can,
damage.
yeah. Rana's go.
I would love to, John.
That hits.
Yeah, nice.
That will. Okay. That hits. All right. That brings us to the NPCs who will continue to hold fast at this breach. It is Johnny's go.
Johnny's going to hold his attack, and if it gets within 60 feet, heaven help if it does, he's going to cast Toll the Dead on it.
Oh, it got real close, huh? I wasn't looking at my screen. Never mind.
There he is.
Ooh, it has enough to get to the centipede. It
Gonna-
continues
Jeremy.
charging forward and tries
Gonna-
to give Jeremy the business.
The frost giant attacks with its great axe.
Yeah. This is a mammoth. Don't worry about what it says on there. Oh, both of those missed Jeremy with his purple
Let's go.
carapace. He's so strong.
And it's taking damage, right?
Yes.
I need a wisdom saving throw of DC 17 from the mammoth.
Wisdom?
That's what it says.
That will fail.
I was going to be so sad.
Mammoths known for their wisdom.
Skeletons even more so.
Okay, that's the damage to the big elephant man thing.
Oh, don't like that.
Hmm?
I can see a bunch of people. Does this one look more important than usual?
I don't know. It's
Call
within
him out.
position.
Can't see anything there.
Yeah,
Okay.
just be on my sight line.
What am I seeing, Jacob?
As the mammoth charges, you watch from a nearby alleyway from the darkness emerge 7 ghoulish figures. They have long, sharp claws and sharp teeth. One of which holds a staff upon which it's topped with a flesh of bloody meat. Flesh? A piece
Ew.
of bloody flesh. That
Piece
one
of bloody
wears
flesh meat.
a half plate, and yeah. Yep. They leap onto the building and up onto the catwalk of the wall and begin to just eviscerate the guards that are there.
So Rana will call out, I don't know, undead squad to the east.
I thought you said Weast.
At the breach.
It is no, they're actually not at the breach, but the breach is being assaulted by zombies and skeletons. There's militia there. These guys leaped onto the wall next to the breach, though.
Leap
It is Tonus'
onto the
go.
wall.
Yeah.
They just jumped?
They just jumped.
Yep.
Damn. That hops.
And Tonus' turn with Ambrose on deck.
Okay. Within that time between the first assault and this one, I will have definitely reloaded the grenade launcher, right?
Oh, yeah, of course. That's fair. That'd be fucked up if I was like, nope, you didn't say you did.
I'm gonna aim center mass at a bone boy over here.
Okay.
With the there it is.
That is its Christian name.
Bone boy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Don't hit
So
Jeremy. I don't know if
it's
he
not
needs
gonna
to
matter
move.
which direction it hits.
It might damage the centipede.
If I hit right
center mass,
here,
you're good. Yeah, you're right.
it would be one. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. It does save.
That's fine. Whatever.
Okay. Fire damage is not its friend.
Hell yeah. Oh, is it a bonus action to reload it, or is it a full action?
Bonus.
Yeah, screw it. Bonus action, reload. And then wait, I have extra attack.
That's true.
I'm gonna fire again. I forgot. Oh, I can fire it twice per turn.
Yeah.
That's fun. That's a revelation that will. Hey, it hits direct.
Yeah,
Whatever.
that is going to be the last grenade, though.
Okay.
In my character sheet, you said there was 8, so there's actually only 3 of them.
Did I say there was 8? I should have. Oh, you know what? I gave it the ammo of the musket. Yeah, just keep the 10. That's fine. You've been operating based on that,
Yeah.
so be kind of messed up to enforce that. Okay.
Hey, Jacob, question for you, sir.
Mhm.
Since Johnny had held his action and not moved this round, when Rana yells out that there's undead on the wall, can I now take my movement action?
No.
Okay, just checking.
It saves again for the second attack, and it is Ambrose's go with Rowan on deck.
It hit for the 18 for fire.
It did,
though.
yeah. Yep.
When you say
it's-
it's not its friend, does that mean it's vulnerable to it, or just in general fire is bad for everything?
Just, yeah, in general, fire is not good for things that are moving or unmoving, really.
Just in general
Uh,
fire bad.
Yeah. On a scale of like 1 to 100, it looks like it's at around 18.
Gotcha. Wonderful.
It doesn't have 100 HP, but that still gives you some indication of where it's at.
Okay.
And then, of course, you see the ghouls leaping onto the wall and tearing up the men there.
So, when it comes to summoned creature, do I have like direct control over it, or is it just kind of there?
You can command it as a bonus action.
Cool. In that case, I'm gonna command it and say, Jeremy, sick 'em. And Ambrose is gonna point over to the undead starting to crowd around the breach in the wall.
Oh, okay. So moving past and into this area. All right.
Yeah.
It goes whole hog on there. The mammoth
Just-
does try to gore it as it moves past, using its frost giant axe.
Okay.
Which misses. Damn, that thing has a good armor class.
Yeah. He's pretty cool.
So that's a bonus action. You have your action left.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot the big mammoth with a couple eldritch blasts.
Okay. It has an AC of 11. So that hits.
Let's go! Then just to see, here's the other attack roll.
Well, let's see how much damage you get first, because
Okay, so
that's
there's
pretty powerful.
1 damage with critical hit.
Oh,
Oh, I forgot. You roll each attack separately.
Yeah.
I was thinking that it got multiple dice per level, but it does not. Okay. So
Yeah.
22, it is still up.
Okay, and then I assume 26 hits.
Yes.
Just scooching backward. And that's just a normal damage. There you go.
Which does not kill it.
Not kill it, but it got pushed back a little bit and it's a little bit slower. So like, there you go.
All right. That'll bring us to Rowan with Althea on deck.
He's had some pretty good luck with his fireballs, so he's gonna keep with that. If he places one about here, it gets the ghouls and no soldiers, so that's what he's gonna do.
Okay. Just double check something. Okay. You watch as the fireball bursts from that location, and it then seems to hit some sort of like invisible barrier. The best way to describe it.
Hmm.
Show you.
Where does it like outline the invisible barrier?
Yes. There. I don't know if you can see the line
Yeah.
of the circle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can.
But it still gets the two outside of that.
Okay. No, I don't want a template.
More like the magic of it is snuffed out.
Ooh, okay.
Can Rowan try to identify what he has seen?
Yeah, give me a Arcana. Looks like an anti-magic field.
Hmm.
Does that mean? Oh, I guess Rana can ask that on her turn.
Okay. And then as a bonus action, he will direct his skeletons to shoot that figure.
The one with the staff?
Yeah.
That's the smart one to shoot, I think.
Yeah.
Ooh, there was a critical in there.
That was.
Ooh.
5 of those hit.
Right. So I'll roll 6 dice because of the crit. And he takes a barrage of arrows.
Oh, does he? I was about to say, does he have shield, but he can't cast it? Because he's
That's good.
anti-magic himself.
Ah, yes.
It is Althea's go.
Yeah,
You can hear fighting on the battlement on the wall here, even if you can't see it yet. And then of course at the breach.
Okay. So yeah, she's gonna move there. Let me switch to that. And so she's dashing and damn it, really?
Question
Let me
before
do that. There we go. And she is also switching from her halberd to sword and board.
hey, Jacob, real quick before Tara makes all that distance, isn't there a way up to from the base to the two towers that connects to the ball battlements like right in front of her?
1 second.
Not that I can see. I mean, there's one right next to me where I am now.
There's a staircase here onto the right side. This tower has a door at the base.
Oh, but the other tower doesn't?
Not at the base of it, no.
Okay, thank you. That's what I was thinking of. Okay.
Mhm.
Thank you for clarification.
Yep. And then it is Rana's go.
Rana's gonna look at Rowan really quick and ask if well, does Rowan say the anti-magic thing out loud? She'll ask him what's going on over there.
Oh,
With
he'll
that
respond.
thing.
He'll respond that it's a magic field.
Does that mean my arrows won't do anything? Because I think they're technically, I don't know if they're technically magical, but I do know that they're acid, and that this is a magical bow. So I don't know how
Either
that
they will,
works.
they'll do nothing, or the field will turn them back into normal arrows.
Okay.
But I'm not sure about the nature of your bow, so I don't know.
Okay. Well, okay. I will
can
consider
find
that.
out.
But I'm gonna let you, since I know your people can actually hit your people, your things.
What do you mean, you
Your
People.
she's trying to be diplomatic, but also is clearly disgusted. You can hit it.
Constructs.
You can hit it.
Construct.
I'm gonna fire at this thing because I know I can hit that. And once that
The
thing is
mammoth?
dead, yeah, the
Okay.
mammoth. And once that is down, then I will try to hit.
That'll hit and destroy it.
Cool. So now I'll try to shoot at this guy. Oh, do I have to use sharpshooter for the second attack?
No. I believe you choose per attack, but let me
Okay.
double check. That should be relatively quick. Before you make an attack roll, you can choose.
Cool.
So you choose each attack.
So I don't know how hard it is to hit this thing, so I will use a regular attack.
Okay. That will miss.
Yeah. Okay.
Ugh, all those guys are dead. That sucks.
You watch as Gadiel steps to the wall and fires at one of the ghouls. Gaz seems to have made one of the amalgams quite a bit smaller than it used to be. Hearing the fight, he travels towards the staircase. Val steps forward and attacks another of the ghouls. And it is Johnny's go.
All right, Johnny's gonna jump down and sprint.
Okay.
Why can't I move? There we go. I actually measured.
What's that?
That's nothing.
Okay.
That was a
That was yours?
mistake.
Okay,
Yeah,
no worries. I
my-
just wanted to
my-
make sure.
That's-
We'll say that is. See, you were on top, right?
Yeah. So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
6.
8, 9, 10. 10 is where you are right now.
Okay, so that's where I'm going.
Okay.
For 60.
For 50 so far.
So you got moving to 30, so it'd be 10 more, right?
Yep. Yeah. If you,
Holy crap. Whole lot going on over here.
Orb. Oh, I didn't change the. Okay. That will bring us to the Monstars. That guy's dead. Jump and jump. You watch as the ghouls finalize getting on top of the wall. The one with the staff waves it briefly and then will give someone the business.
Which one's
Probably.
the one with the staff?
I'll show you in just a second.
Thank you.
I don't see any token there.
There's the. You might not be able to see. I can't. I'm not sure what the sight lines look like right there. Huh.
I can see the sight line. I just don't see anything there. That just looks like an
Oh.
empty space to me.
Interesting.
Is there a radius on us?
Uh-oh.
Just out of curiosity.
He waves his staff, and seemingly the
fuck.
anti-magic field must have been dropped because a swarm of tiny flying creatures fills the room that Rowan, Rana, and Ambrose are in.
Oh god.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
Hmm.
Hey.
What kind of damage is this?
It's going to be piercing.
Okay.
So 23 for Ambrose and Rowan. Rana takes 11.
23? Damn.
I guess all the skeletons have to as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh no, the Bone Boys.
I mean, they're probably just dead.
Okay.
23 damage. I don't know how much health skeletons have in 5e.
Um.
Can we
Probably
check?
nothing. I'm looking now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you'll take care of that, that's great. You watch as the creature spurs on all of the ghouls around it to a frenzy, and they just go ham on the
Oh,
guards on the wall.
I'll have to roll for them. Because they can survive it. So it's
Am I able to see any of what's happening?
Only if you can actually. Well, you know, you can kind of see because of the way the arrow slits are in the tower, and that you're on top of the battle wagon. You can kind of see some of it. Yeah. You can definitely see inside the tower filled with like locusts.
Covered
And
in
it
That would be a
is-
great time for the flamethrower, so long as Rana, Rowan, and Ambrose got out.
It is Tonus'
aliens,
go.
this bitch.
Am I able to see that other group of undead attacking the wall to the east?
Not really.
Where they are currently.
It's hard to tell because you've got this tower in the way from where you stand on the battle wagon. Like you have, because the towers are a little bit bigger because they
Yeah.
can oversee. So you can't really see past it.
And looking quickly at the map, I'm not gonna be able to drive the battle wagon through the streets of the town, right?
No, you'd have to go up north a bit and then turn it and leave.
Can I go
You
like
can-
through here?
No, it'd be off the map to the north, and then you'd turn and go. You could do it if it came to it.
Okay.
You wouldn't have to like fully leave the area.
If that's the case, I'm going to have Liger move the hoopty to there. I love when it just like drifts around. Oh, that's too far.
I got it. It's fine.
Okay, so I got some bone. I got some ghoulies here. Am I able to? Oh, this. Okay, I can see the steps, and then there's some ghoulies here.
Oh, the one with the staff is right here for everyone that was wondering.
Right there.
Are the people around? Are
Only
the
one of
soldiers around him dead?
The people around him are militia and soldiers, and then there's more ghouls. The ghouls are these ones.
What are the little screaming faces next to their things?
Unclear.
These guys here.
I think that they know what you did last summer.
Okay.
Don't the little death's heads mean they're dead?
No, they're not.
Are they friendly?
Yeah, they're the soldiers and militia members.
Are they just frightened?
They don't seem to be. They are wounded.
I'm very confused what
I
these
am
are. Then.
also very confused.
Screaming faces are wounded soldiers.
Oh.
Oh, I thought they
Oh,
were
that
dead.
means they're hurt.
Yeah.
So
No,
I
the,
should.
the dead one is a skull. It looks like
Well, it's kind of skull-like.
this.
But I should not shoot a grenade launcher at them. Is what you're
No,
saying.
probably not.
Wouldn't advise it.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
You can go for those guys. Those guys are sort of the middling weak ones that you really don't need to worry about mechanically. But you could help out the troops. Plus, the centipede is behind them, like just thrashing that group over there.
I'm trying to see what I can even do here. Oh, I didn't even realize. I think that the battle wagon was over this text here. If that was the case, I probably would have just jumped on the catwalk.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. Had I known that, I would have done
It
the
was
same
underneath
thing.
of the hoopty. I would not have moved it if I had seen that.
Yeah. Had I known that, I would not have run all the way around. Oh well.
Can I do a? I mean, I wasn't gonna do anything here anyway. Can I do a quick little retcon there?
Because that is tactically important.
Yes, it is. If you'd like, you can get into the tower instead.
Yeah. Well,
You have a
Is
little
that
bit of
one
it's
swarm?
a
foreknowledge.
swarm of locusts still swarming.
Well, that came into being after Johnny's go.
Yeah, and I would have been able to get all the way through the tower on 30 movement.
Dashing through.
Yeah.
Well, and then you'd encounter this guy that's outside that door.
That's a good guy, isn't it?
It is. So you can push past him and out of the building. Sure. Just move a little bit of here. Here, I'll put these guys back over here real quick.
Yeah. Sorry about all this, but yeah, I did not know that there was a catwalk there.
Yeah. Here, I'm gonna move Johnny.
Thanks.
Okay, so when he steps out of the tower, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 9 squares to get to where you are.
Mm-hmm.
And he would have seen something like, forget exactly where they were, but something like this.
Mm-hmm. Can I see that dude?
Yep.
Do I have a bonus action?
Yep. He had an
Spiritual weapon.
anti-magic field up before.
Oh, and I would have heard about that, right?
Sure.
Or would I have?
I mean, probably wouldn't have been able to hear.
Hmm.
Because that was said inside the tower.
Oh, gotcha. I'm
As
gonna
he was
move.
going through it?
I'm gonna move my 10th
Now
space
before.
there.
But yes. Okay. All right. So they leap on as per what was said before.
Hmm.
Bite, bite, bite. The one ghoul. Yeah. Okay. And then it's Tonus go. Tonus
So
watches
is
the tower
the
fill with
swarm-
locusts. Yes.
Wasn't that okay?
Yeah, that was right before Tonus.
Okay. And it's still there.
Yep.
Okay. Oop, what did I get? I will hop up on. And does it actually extend out of the tower like it is in the AoE map thing?
Not really because of the arrow slits. It doesn't not quite good enough to do that.
And is there a door for the catwalk, or is it just an arrow slit?
Yeah,
that
it would
goes
be. It would be here.
Okay. I will. Is it open, or is it like is it an archway, or is it an actual door?
It should have been a door.
Okay. Am I gonna open this to like just a room of nightmares?
Pretty much.
Okay, we got a scared guy. So that's what? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, that's 2 movements. So I have 3 more. 1, 2, 3. Unless I dash. Yeah, I'm gonna dash to. Oh, come on. Oh, there's just people everywhere over here.
Yeah, it's a real cluster.
I might just stay here, honestly. Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna inspiration that.
Didn't you use your inspiration earlier?
No, Jacob let me reroll it for a different reason.
Oh. Do I have inspiration? I do.
Ooh.
Honest will take 10 points of piercing damage as the locusts swarm around and bite at your form. And that will make it Ambrose's go with Rowan on deck.
Okay. And the insect plague is still plaguing.
Yep.
If we stay in here, we're probably going to get damaged again.
Well, we want to take out that caster because we can't get out onto the wall.
Funny you would say that, actually. Rana,
Centipede.
let me double check things really quick.
Okay. Centipede continues to rip and maw at the skeletons. You watch as the tentacles protruding from its back grip some and just throw them away.
Oh, hell yeah. Let's go, my boy. Capacity. Rana, are you a willing creature of my size or smaller within 5 feet of me?
That depends. What's the
Depends on if it's
plan?
a group activity or something else.
Wanna get out the locusts?
That depends. Are you
Dude,
gonna throw me
hey,
off the wall? Out of the
I'm
tower?
not gonna throw. Well, it's kind of like magical throwing. You'll get out the locust.
Where's your trust, Rana?
It is
When
Ambrose, and she
have-
just watched
Hey.
him summon That.
When was the last time one of my actions got a party member into mortal and existential danger aside from the time it happened to Althea?
Where are we going?
I don't know, just somewhere other than here.
I'm good. I'll stay here. I'm gonna try to do
I-
something about the spellcaster from inside. But
Okay.
thank you.
Uh,
And that all happened in
Ambrose,
6 seconds, or less than 6 seconds.
Nice.
I made it out to be more sinister than it was, honestly. Ambrose uses Dimension Door,
Yeah,
and I'm
I
going to.
figured what it was.
I'm just gonna teleport myself out onto like right. You know what? This thing's got hella range. Let's just go like right here, I think.
Bye bye, Ambrose.
Whoop.
I knew thee well. All right. Surprises the guards. One of them falters in his arrow loosing.
Oh fuck. And that will be Ambrose's turn.
Rowan's go with Althea on deck. All right.
Rowan is going to cast slow. Upcast it to 4th level. It's 40-foot cube.
Rowan is casting slow.
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 Yeah, that'll get like all of the ghouls.
It gets everybody else too, doesn't it?
I choose targets.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
Let's double check
Said
how many.
cube, and I was like, I don't want to move slower.
Upcasting doesn't do anything, but he does use 6 people. So
There are 7.
okay, well, I guess the ghoul by Gaz won't be included. No, I'm not going to place a template. Hey, that being done.
Oh, I guess I should have rolled the saving throws.
Man,
Nah.
You can just be slow.
I don't like how high these rolls are, Jacob.
They're kind of high.
Oh, man,
What's the DC? 18.
advantage. Dang.
So 2 save.
Of course.
Ugh. +4, so +8. Who's dang?
That's a spellcaster.
Yep.
No, it was just a random one. This guy is just really good at. Yeah, okay, it was the spellcaster.
Yeah.
Anything else from Rowan?
No. He's
Okay.
backing away out of the thing.
Oh, okay. It would be here. Let me move here.
Yeah, I tried to move and then it was like, nope, sorry, everything collides with a wall. All right,
And
well,
things went bad because apparently the window arrow slits that I made don't restrict movement for some reason.
Just slide right out of them.
Althea's go with Rana on deck.
Yeah.
Althea
Althea's. Go ahead.
could go up the stairs and move past to like this area if she wanted to.
Okay, and that was actually one of the things she was planning to do. But she's wondering where the heck the 5 that she said, well, I know one of them is incapacitated, but the 4
Shoot.
that are remaining should be on her. Okay. So yes, so she's gonna go there.
Probably would have shot their crossbows last turn.
Okay, so up. All right, so if they shot their crossbows, where are they shooting?
The ones on the stairs.
Cool. So let me know if they're still needing to be dealt with.
They are.
Okay, so she's gonna do this if she can.
Mhm.
And let's target that guy. And as I said, switch to sword and board. So there's longsword. Does this get versatile?
Only if you have it in 2 hands instead of 1.
Oh, got it. No, she's carrying the sword.
That'll hit.
So, okay. It's normal. And again. Does that hit?
It.
The 14.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Oh, and did she have the radiant? Oh, yeah, she got the radiant damage on those 2.
Yep.
Cool. Right.
Okay.
So that's her.
It is now Rana's turn. With Johnny on deck. Okay. I can't hear you, just FYI.
I was muted. Okay. So Rana can actually see the spellcaster from here, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great. She'll shoot the spellcaster.
Okay.
Okay.
As the arrow flies towards him, he holds up a hand and it's deflected off from a magical barrier.
Well,
So he casts shield as a reaction.
let's try it
Shit.
again.
That will hit.
That one has taken damage.
He.
Ooh, love to see it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
And then since I'm sure it has advantage, but is this concentration, the swarm?
Yeah.
After she hits it, does it stay up?
Yes.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay.
In fact, it seems effortless for him.
Rude. Okay, 5, 10. Nope. Oh, what? I'm trying to get out here. Okay, so that's 10. Oh, I can't actually get out of the range if that's where Rowan is.
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 so far.
I only have my...
Can't you dash as a bonus action?
Yes, I can. I
You
forgot.
can jump onto the battle wagon.
Okay. I'm good.
All right. Cool. NPC group goes. Valis slices into one quite heartily.
Cool.
Gabriel will attack this guy. Oh, Gaz helps. All right, let's get some rolls in. Just make sure. Did he crit? He did not. All right, so Gaz attacks the one next to Althea. Sadly, does not kill it. Oh, no, I don't want to look at the source code of this page.
Oh shit.
You sure?
Typically.
Hacker man.
It is Johnny's go.
Johnny says he starts wading through. Says, "Out of the way!" He starts pushing through. I understand these 2 are going to be difficult terrain to get through. Is that correct?
What do you?
I want to get into arm's reach of this bastard.
Oh, no, we just looked at the rules for moving through.
I think it's difficult terrain.
Oh no, size categories came into play.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there had to be 2 size categories larger for you to do it.
Or smaller.
Yeah.
So I actually cannot push through.
No.
Okay. Well, then I'm going to Sacred Flame him.
Back up.
I did. I'm back in my spot.
What is that? Was
a-
dexterity?
Dexterity saving throw. 17.
He will save.
Damn it.
They got advantage on the dex? My God.
That's
He has advantage against magic saving throws.
Hmm.
We seem to be coming across this a lot lately.
It does crop up from time to time.
No, not time to time.
Man,
Is there something
it's
big
almost
and
like
scary and you want to kill it fast? Okay, don't bother making it make saves because it has advantage.
None of
Yeah.
the amalgams or the mammoths have had.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
point.
You're thinking of the other campaign we're playing.
Oh, Descent.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine. Okay.
And that's less Jacob's choosing to, and that's just how
Demons.
those
Or
creatures
devils.
already are.
Yeah.
all right. I'm done.
Um,
Wait, bonus action. Spiritual weapon.
Okay.
Gonna put it right next to the spellcaster and attack him with it.
thing. Go ahead and make your attack.
For some reason, I don't have my attack. Let's see. It's already cast. So where's my attack
It's
button?
in the chat. It's in the chat.
I'm looking in the chat.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. Sorry. Make the attack. Normal. Well, fuck.
It shielded earlier in the round, so that misses.
All right. It's out, so it'll do its thing for a while.
It similarly casts spiritual weapon and attacks Johnny. That misses.
Does that break concentration on the locust boys?
It does not.
Oh, fun.
The ghoul next to Johnny attacks, trying to bite him. And misses. One attacks Althea. Also misses. One goes for Gaz. And Gadiel and Valis are attacked as well. They continue to go after some of the ground forces. It's a bonus action. You watch as the ghoul with the staff just grabs the guy next to him and just rips him apart with his mouth, just tearing chunks out of his flesh. It's actually rather savage how quickly he bites into the creature or into the man. Totaling about, what is it, four bite attacks on him.
Holy crap! The spellcaster?
Yes,
boy, Hongi.
which kills that one, and it is Rana's go.
Oh,
This man a cliff
No,
bar.
not Rana. I'm sorry. I skipped like 4 people. Tonus' turn with
I was
Ambrose.
very
Attack.
confused.
it's my turn
What
already?
is? Huh? What do you say? Oh, what's the little triangle thing on this ghoul boy here next to me?
He is slowed.
Oh, well, he's about to be dead. So
Okay.
wait,
Damn.
1 second. I realize I made my HP 10 instead of removing 10 from it.
That's not
I'm
what
not
you want.
actually at 10 HP.
Yeah.
If anybody had noticed that. Okay.
Good
Will
save.
will I get advantage here or flanking here from this guy?
Only if you open the door.
It is currently already open.
Yes.
I'm swinging my hammer.
Okay.
And I just put them on my macros bar, so let's try that. Let's try Drain.
That will hit. Okay. Still up.
Extra attack. Let's use Sturm.
That hits. And it's slays the beast.
Okay, I'm going to move. Can I move into this guy's? Can I
Yeah.
move into? Well, let's see. Let me think here. Okay, so I did 1, 2, 3, 4. Is this a friendly or is this a bad guy?
That is a dark-skinned elf who is currently attacking the ghouls next to him.
So friendly. Okay.
Well, last night he attacked us, but yes,
True.
he seems to be on our side. On our side
If I
now.
move here, am I out of the AoE?
Ambrose
of the
still
rocket?
has a part on his thigh that's a
Close
little
the-
bit numb, but it's okay.
Nice. If you close the door, you are. Yep. There we go.
Oh yeah.
And that will bring us to Ambrose with Rowan on deck.
No, why did you close the door?
This
I
is
don't
you
want to
didn't
get bit
wanna-
by bugs.
Now
Aren't there
none of
arrows
us can
that
do
are here?
anything. Well, they're not. They're not over in this direction.
Where even was Rana?
I'm over here.
Okay.
I can't see anything now.
Oh, well.
The centipede seems to have the breach pretty well in hand.
Yes. My boy.
Oh, I have a much better idea for something I should have. Well, I don't know if that would even work. Never mind.
Okay, I am going to use then my bonus action to tell the centipede to. Can the centipede, like. How tall is it? Can it see, like, onto the top of the wall here? Like,
Yeah,
everybody is?
It can rear up.
Okay, I'm
It also
gonna
has
command it.
a climb speed, so it could just like crawl on the side of the wall and poke its head up.
Centipedes are so creepy. I love this. I'm gonna sick Jeremy on Mr. Magic Man right here.
Awesome.
Mr. Magic
And then
Man. He already went, so his shield is done. Which means that's 3 hits.
Then, with Ambrose's proper action, I am going to. Oh wait, damage. Okay. Oh, I'd love to see it.
Other formula. I guess that's where I put its damage for the tentacles. That's fun. 27 and 39 is
66.
dies.
Is that swarm still there?
It is not.
Yay!
Jeremy wiped out the mage.
Yep. The centipede rips the ghoul's arm off with a tentacle, picks it up by a leg with the other one, and then opens its maw and just starts chomping down. The ghoul disappears into its mouth. Oh, I
Excellent.
deleted the.
Let's go, my boy.
Can I use my reaction to reopen the door?
Yeah.
I hear the swarm go away and
Yeah, that's fine.
And then, my proper action, I'm going to actually read my description of Eldritch Blast and realize that at 11th level, I get to shoot 3 of them now.
yup.
which is something I did not realize until just now.
And they do not
mean-
all have to target the same person.
You were just being humble when you didn't attack with it the last round.
Yeah, I was
or
was
not
saving
humble.
that one.
Bragging. You're like, I don't need this.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna shoot this guy first.
Yep.
Just with a normal roll.
That'll hit.
Nice. Okay, +5, +4. Am I a
You are-
fool? Where's
Are you wondering if you're doing it right?
No, yeah, I hit the attack, but I think it should just be a +5 from my charisma. I don't know what that +4 is.
Your proficiency bonus.
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. It's normal.
cool. Okay.
Better be
I'm gonna
proficient
roll.
in your own spell attack.
Dude, you'd hope so, right?
That will destroy him. His body gets propelled off of the wall. That's
Oh yeah, repelling blast. Just yeet him off the wall. And then for my next trick, can I see this guy?
if I mean, as long as you can see them on the map, you can see them.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shoot him next.
Okay.
To normal.
That
Nope.
will hit.
Love to see it.
Okay.
Is he still standing?
He is.
All right, then last one. I'm just gonna shoot at him again.
Okay. That also hits because he's slowed.
Oh, let's go! Love to see the slow.
He's like struggling to push himself back up in slow-mo, and he gets hit again. Slid further up the stairs.
It's like kicking a can up a street.
Much. It is
Ba-doom.
Rowan's go with Althea on deck.
All right, Rowan will move forward and use chill touch on this guy.
That will hit. Still up. And it
Might-
is Althea's go with Rana on deck.
You're muted.
Thank you, honey.
You're welcome, dear.
As
So-
as
Yeah.
Althea begins her go, just a sort of presence grips her. Anyone that can see her watches as sort of angelic wings sprout from her back.
oh my god.
Second. To get this properly in there. All right. All right, which is the right one? This one.
What? Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Clone? Oh.
If you pull up your character sheet, you should see another one.
Hang on.
Longsword that you
Oh.
wield
Oh,
glows with an inner
okay.
light.
Okay, so I need to be using this character sheet right now.
Yes, should have all of your spells properly in there. Basically everything that it should be Althea plus,
Okay.
essentially.
Works.
Althea just goes Super
What do you
Saiyan?
mean?
Saying, yeah.
God damn it.
You have a fly
my
speed of
goodness.
30 as well.
Oh my lord. Okay. Let's see. Well, okay. Apparently we're using this now. On let's target that guy. Okay. This Does either one of those hit? Does that hit or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah. Sorry, my monitor keeps going out. I apologize.
A Holy Avenger longsword?
Mm-hmm.
That's metal as fuck.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
God. Okay.
You stab into this creature, and its flesh burns away around the sword, and it disintegrates.
Okay. And since I apparently have a fly speed of 30, let's go right there. Hang on. Let's go there.
What?
Uh,
Who's
okay, it's
dialing
telling me
pizza?
I can't do that, so let's do that. We have to do it. Have to do it
Oh,
this way,
Yeah, sorry.
but it's okay. Here we go. Okay. And once again, action number 2. Let's target that one. I don't have any advantage on it, but we'll try again. We'll try anyway.
Ah,
Oh, so close.
that does hit.
It does hit. Okay.
Let's go.
Oof.
Ooh,
Okay.
Oh,
that's exactly enough to
Thea.
kill it.
in numbers.
Gotta love
Okay.
them reroll ones. Oh, you were removed from the initiative tracker because that's how that works.
Oh, sorry.
What were you on? Like a 3?
Yeah. I was at the end of the initiative. Oh my goodness.
You don't change initiative. I clicked that on accident.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, it is now Rana's go.
So all of a sudden, Rana sees Althea just fly into view.
Yep.
With wings, and she
Yes.
goes, "What?"
And a
5,
radiant
10,
sword.
15, and a radiant sword. Okay, I can't see anything. 5, 10. I still can't see anything. Oops. 15. This guy is still alive?
Yep.
All right, something to shoot.
Can you see him there?
Yeah.
Just barely.
His head would stick up over the crenellation.
Let's
The
try.
crenel.
Oh my.
Trombone.
Yeah, sad
Second one
trombone.
hits. He is still up. The guards on the ground launch another volley into the ghouls, killing one of them.
Excellent.
Ones on the wall sort of struggle. A lot of them go to a knee. They're gripping at their wounds where they were bitten. And it is Johnny's go.
All right. I'm gonna go ahead and whack this dude in the head.
Okay.
I'm gonna play me some whack-a-mole. Do I have advantage because of the guard down here?
This guy?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, just checking.
He's too far down. It's like
All
a
right. Normal roll. No worries.
17-foot drop. That'll hit. He'd just been whipped by Gaz, so the 16 is enough to kill him. Which will
Bonk.
kill all of them, actually. There are none left? There are none left.
Johnny just looks over at Althea and says, "That's impressive." I don't know what else to say to this. Let's go kill us some bad guys.
Are
Agreed.
we out of initiative?
It seems to be another lull as you look around and don't see any additional undead surging. With the hole plugged by the centipede, they don't seem to wish to approach.
Yeah, I wouldn't either, bud.
Can I fly up 30 feet and get a better view?
Yeah.
Okay. Do I see anything
About
useful?
200 feet from the wall.
Sorry, you guys.
Okay.
About 200 feet from the wall, you see a sort of makeshift, like post. There are a couple. Make a perception check. There are a couple. Make a perception checks. That's pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty good at perceiving from the air, as it turns out.
Yeah. A couple of the larger figures are sort of zombified, and they've got just a single eye. They're large, so the undead cyclops. Also, there is a robed figure.
Okay. And I'm relaying.
And
I'm relaying all of this.
a couple of minotaurs,
Minotaurs.
minotaur skeletons.
Where is this?
This is about 200 feet north.
Okay.
What's the lay of the land between us and them?
Just buildings, alleyways.
How many undead can I see? Are there?
Probably in around like where that is, around 100 maybe, and then
Of the-
scattered left and right from that location. You see more and more. There's probably make an intelligence check. Probably can guess that there's going to be between 250 and 300 of undead scattered among the buildings.
and standard undead, like the ones that are.
Yeah, a mix of skeleton zombies, the ones that have shields and breastplates. Not too many of the larger creatures. You don't see any more mammoths. The large pile of bones is continuing to move about. And of course, the three flying things. Actually, you see two flying sort of bird creatures, and then the one that looks like a dragon skeleton has landed near the roped figure.
So this might not be a great idea to leave the city walls to attack them.
No, I
But
agree.
we need to draw more in and destroy more of the foot soldiers, for lack of better word.
Right.
Can I, if I look over to the east, can I see anything going on at that gate or at that?
Yeah, looking along the wall to the east, you see the field in front of the other section of wall. It looks like there's been some fighting. There's movement on the wall, and you can see scattered forms in front of it, presumably undead that have been repelled. They don't appear to be fighting right now.
Does it look like the living are still in control of the wall?
It's
Probably
Let me
tough to
double
see.
check how far away it is because it's pretty far. Yeah, it's unclear. It's just too far away. It's like a mile and a half.
Okay.
This is another lull if anyone else wants to do anything.
Rana is going to try to help with these wounds, but I'm not entirely sure. She'll try just a standard cure wounds to see if that stops the festering on the one that she's This one.
Ambrose could also use a little bit of healing action if anybody wants to help a boy out.
Well, if the cure wounds helps, she's gonna summon a healing spirit.
Cool.
Okay. You watch as the wound closes up, and then a moment later bursts open again and continues to fester away, eating away at the bite wound where the guy was at.
Does anybody know what to do about this?
Religion check or Arcana check would help with this. I'm pretty sure they're doomed, but I want to double check before I say anything.
Walking Dead check, cut off their leg.
You try a religion.
Decent then.
No clue.
Wound is cursed. They're fated to continue to fester until they die and rise as ghouls.
So better to give him mercy.
If we can't heal them.
Yeah.
That's really.
If we can't.
Yeah,
What magic could undo this?
remove curse.
Yeah, you have a couple options. You can remove curses the quickest way. Supposedly, there is a limit to how much damage the wound will actually inflict, and if you can heal them enough, it'll run its course before it kills the man.
Oh.
Don't have remove curse.
Yeah, actually, you do.
I do.
So we both do.
Is it a feature?
No, it's a level 3 spell for me. It should be a level 3 spell for you.
It's not in my 3rd level spells. I've got Dispel Magic.
No. You must not have keyed it up. Oh well.
There are 6 such men.
Yeah, and I've only got 2
currently afflicted.
spells.
6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, because one's already dead, lying next to Rana.
I am tapped for spell slots, but I don't really think that black tentacles would help in this situation. So
Yeah,
I mean,
probably
in
not.
a way, they would leave this world,
I
and then they'd be added to your Pokedex.
Okay, well, if healing.
I can't hear you.
Hello?
Can barely hear you. You're really
can hear
muffled.
you, yeah.
Really?
It's coming in.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was better.
What is going on? Is anything changing?
Yeah,
I-
you're
Sounds
Yeah,
a
we,
lot better now.
we hear you fine now.
Okay, I haven't done anything. I don't know what's going on. Okay,
It
so
might just be connection flickering a little bit.
Oh yeah, maybe. Okay, so if we don't have remove curse, then Rana will try the alternative since she's got healing spirit.
Okay.
And then any of our party members can use that as well. But her
The old
priority will
healing
be
spirit conga.
yeah, her priority will be trying to keep the soldiers alive.
yeah. While they're doing that, Johnny's gonna go find Tunist and see if he can lob a couple of rocks over at that robed figure and his entourage on the mountain.
Was planning on doing just that.
Just checking. Is there anything I
You
can do to
guys
help
don't
you with
need
that?
any healing.
Just don't
guys are
hit Althea if you're lobbing stuff because she's flying out there looking for. She's trying to do aerial recon.
You're gonna run into a dragon, you know that, right?
Well, Ambrose,
Don't
stick
let the
around for
dragon
some
drag
healing
on.
if you need healing.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna
She-
stand right.
She's
over here.
aware.
Okay. Yeah, Johnny hasn't taken any damage, oddly enough, which means he's gonna get one-shotted here in a few minutes.
But
Yeah.
Of course.
Because that's what
At
happens.
The
'Cause that's what happens.
That's what
No, that
happens.
happens to Havelock.
Yeah, ballistic to the chest
That's
in the
a
first engagement.
Okay.
Oh, that was so wrong.
while
Alright.
Ambrose is also as like the healing spirit is doing the rounds, he's also like leaning over the side of the wall and petting Jeremy on the head, being like, "Who's a good boy? Who's a good centipede?"
He
Think
is a
watch
good
out.
centipede.
Might lose a hand.
Nah, he's good.
Yeah, anyone that wants it can get, what is it, 10d6 healing?
It's more. It'll
Do
be
we?
The men
20.
begin to take the wounded that aren't bitten by ghouls to the makeshift infirmary. The dead are removed as well, and the ghouls' bodies are tipped. The ones that remain are tipped into over the wall.
To feed Jeremy.
Yeah, Jeremy's just going back and forth along the wall, snacking on him.
Good.
If
Do we? Just really quick, do we roll the healing spirit thing ourselves, or does Rana roll it?
Go ahead. Oh, yeah,
How many is
go
it?
ahead and roll it. It's well, I used a third level slot, so I think it's 20d6
Damn.
20?
because I used a
Zero?
third level slot. You probably won't
Damn,
need more
alright.
than 10. Oh my god.
Sweet.
Shit, I'll
I was
take it.
testing a macro.
Ambrose is filled with healing energy and bursts. No.
Wow.
becomes a sunflower.
You're the sunflower.
Over on our side, if I can spot for artillery, to help walk in a couple of rocks, I'm happy to help it however I can with this.
Oh yeah, on the aiming for the hill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I know Tunis has the trigger handle.
Yep. Give me an attack. At this point, the militia have returned with the pitch,
Good.
and
Lather it on there.
will be able to assist with the
65,
boulder of fire.
So that's another
Rana will also make sure to call for Gaz, and then if she can sort of see the
Sorry, yeah.
dark elf.
If-
If
oh, sorry.
he's hurt, she'll.
Oh, they actually both are, and Gadiel.
gesture.
They'll all jump in.
Yeah.
Healing cat conga line.
If the
They-
battle wagon is resistant to
begin.
fire damage, does that include the catapult or is it separate?
Yeah, it's sort of all one, but
Okay.
let's
Because
double-
they have separate health bars.
yes, let's double check because no. I don't think that the weapons themselves were given HP, were they? No, they weren't.
Yes, they were. Well, the catapult was.
Hmm.
The catapult has 50 HP, but I didn't know if it also retained the fire resistance
does.
of the battle
Yeah.
wagon itself.
No, it does not.
Okay. Don't go spilling any of that there.
Yeah.
Nope.
Don't roll a 1.
I am supervising this and making sure that they do the thing right, and then stepping back and say, ready to light. And we do the prepare
Use
to
my fire
fire.
starter.
Yeah, it's like no, it's the whole prepare to fire. Lighting, fire.
Oh, question.
Yeah. No, that's the order of march.
Um,
I'm gonna go. That's what I'm gonna call out, just so you know.
If you use fairy fire, does it work like regular fire, but is radiant?
When you say work as regular fire, what do you mean?
Like if he uses fairy fire to light the rock on fire, does it
No.
do
can't do
anything?
that.
Okay, darn.
Yeah, I Sacred Flame would
Oh,
not
that
give
would
it
be
radiant
cool.
damage. No.
Why not?
Be funny
That's
though.
silly.
Watch this like rainbow bright boulder launch out of a catapult.
Okay.
Sick.
Launching.
Unfortunately, Johnny doesn't know the spell Radiant Boulder yet.
Does an 11 hit?
You watch as the boulder flies out towards the hill. I mean, from this distance, it's tough to see exactly what's going on behind because they do have those wooden blockers set up. The pavies or pavies?
Puppies.
Pavis.
Pavises set on the hill. which obscures some of your sight. But it does land in the general area of the catapults. You can roll damage.
Roll damage. I need to make macro for this too, but I'll do that later.
I've made a grand total of 2 macros myself.
I realized you could drag them from your inventory onto the
Yeah.
bar, and that
Yeah.
saves me a lot of time.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
that's what I did for my Eldritch Blast.
Pretty good.
Should I add fire damage on that?
Oh, right, because it's covered in pitch. Give me 3d6.
Hey,
Nice, nice, respectable.
Oh,
So yeah,
love to
hard
see
to
it.
tell exactly what goes on. The flaming boulder flies through the air and is like a little miniature sun as it descends on the hill. It strikes and the fire sort of disappears behind those pavises. You can see the flickering light. But a couple moments later, you watch as one of the catapults goes up in flames and gives off quite a bit of a bonfire.
Nice.
Nice. Good
Break
shot.
up the
Do it again.
s'mores.
I really want to stick like 5 of my grenades in the basket and see what happens.
Scatter shot.
Or you
Uh,
could always tie the grenades to a
I
rock.
mean, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You will run the
I don't-
risk of them exploding before they arrive at that distance.
Oh, yeah.
And burn fuses.
Right.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't know the mechanism by which they are triggered.
we
It's
absolutely
like
should
it's a
look into
fuse.
this cluster bomb technology, though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I've opened up a can of worms, and I'll regret it for the rest of the campaign.
I would, if I had my way and if I was building this myself, I would do like a reverse firing pin situation where it only triggers on contact.
Yeah.
But that is Sage using 2022 knowledge, not Tonus using whatever
Like a
time period.
1600.
Fantasy 22 knowledge.
So how far away
let's
are they?
load her up again, or let's have the team load her up again.
You guys should set yourselves up to where you want to be when the next wave comes.
Where's
be
the next
back at
wave
the-
going to?
I mean, if you're staying here at the gate.
Ronald will be back in the tower.
Yeah,
Oh,
Ambrose is also gonna go back into snipey positions.
Oh no, what's going on?
Is Jeremy still at the
Oh,
hole?
thank you.
Or whatever his name was?
Yeah, Jeremy, instead of protecting the front gate, I'm gonna have him protect the hole in the wall. Anything that tries to get through there has quite a few legs to get through.
Althea's
idea where
curious
I'll-
about this guy.
Oh,
There's a couple of them that are just hanging out.
yeah. So a lot of that's just sort of ambiance, just to the set piece. He's not actually standing there.
Oh, okay.
But there are some. So there's regular skeletons that have like rotting armor on them, like pieces of chain that's falling apart. But you have seen others that have breastplate and shields. They seem hardier, but they're still not too big of a threat to you guys.
Okay.
Unless
And
you get swarmed.
Right. But
Okay, so-
she's on a rooftop right now, so
I'm hanging out over here on the battle wagon with Tonus.
With the centipede.
I am. Oh, is Althea just like out there?
Flying
Oh,
around.
she's
around.
flying
Yeah, I
around
forgot she's
doing
in range.
reconnaissance,
I forgot she's
yes.
in range.
Right. It is 5 till 7. We have a 7:30, right, Tara?
Yeah, but
Yeah, I wasn't. I was planning on ending this in just a moment.
Okay, so I was like, next wave, cool, but
No, I just want you set up for that.
On ballistic
Not necessarily.
guns, we have
He's probably gonna set up the next time and be like, "Bye."
Jacob. How much?
Next time on
Have you been
Dragon
keeping
Ball
track of how many
Z.
catapult shots were taken? Was that 3 or 4?
3.
3. Okay, we have 2 shots left. Got it.
But you were wondering if that was 5 or 6.
you could always, get the
Feeling
boulder that
lucky,
came
punk?
through the city wall and use it.
Is that a Dirty Harry?
It was, yeah. I had a gunslinger type halfling character at one point that I didn't get. I only got to play for one session, which was sad. But he had
Did
a
he take a
flintlock.
ballistic to the chest?
No, he did not.
Oh.
He took a DM didn't continue the game to
Oh,
the
Aw.
he took a
Existing.
discontinue.
yeah.
Aw.
Oh, bummer.
He was gonna have lines like, because he had a flintlock, so he's gonna have lines like, "Bet you're wondering if I shot no bullets or one."
Wow.
Yeah, wasn't
Then he
gonna
got
be.
canceled.
Yeah, probably for stuff like that. They probably kept playing
How
and
far
just
off
didn't enjoy it.
are they pushing towards the front gate?
They will be, yeah.
Okay. What is the range of the ballista? 120, 480. Okay. So does that mean if it's between 120 and 480, it's a disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. And 120 is
Wait, what are you looking at?
The ballista.
the range stats on the
Oh, of the
ballista.
ballista. Yes, yeah. So they'd have to open up the gates, which
Well, yeah, I know that.
they
But
don't
I'm-
want to do.
If
Right.
it's okay, if it's between 120 and 400 and I never use range stuff.
A disadvantage if it's over 120.
So what if it's over 480? You just can't hit that
Misses.
at all.
Yeah.
Okay.
How far away is the burning catapult from us?
About 500 feet.
500.
Okay.
Oh, I thought you said 200. All right,
200 to the command post
got it.
that they sort of set up.
Oh, I'm gonna take a shot at that too.
Yeah, you'll be at disadvantage because it is behind stuff. You'll have to, basically be directed by Althea.
Which I could totally do.
This is a stupid question. Could Rana come help us with her sharpshooter?
No,
Darn.
that
Okay.
would be hilarious. Let's
See,
sharpshooter
actually-
this
Yeah,
catapult.
So if
Maybe if
Althea,
Rana was proficient with siege weapons.
Ronnie, does that? I don't know what sharpshooter does.
I would say Althea can cast light on a javelin and throw it from where she is, and probably hit that camp.
I mean,
Gaspada.
it's
Like
still
a flare. Yeah.
Yeah, like a flare.
Attacking at long range doesn't impose disadvantage on your ranged weapon. What the?
the further out Althea flies, as she flies further away from the wall itself, the skeletal dragon will take to the air and start to harass her if she stays out there.
Told you.
Oh yeah,
Mm,
she's not
that's
going to
not
stay
good.
out there long. It's just
How far can she throw a
that
javelin?
communication that we want to light them up so that it makes a good target for the catapult. So she's going to cast light on a javelin, throw it out at that command post, whatever she can see. Is there a target that she can see?
Yeah, I mean, there's the robe figure, the two, or see, 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5 zombified cyclopses, the 2 minotaurs, and then just a smattering of zombies, skeletons, and
What the heck?
the skeletal dragon.
Okay. So casting light on the javelin and attacking the. It's going to throw it at the robed figure.
All right.
Oh,
Will hit.
Who's this fellow here?
He's a robed figure.
Oh, is that where he is?
Yeah, no, it's not, but I'm just putting him on the map so I can actually affect his health and keep that tracked.
Oh, gotcha.
And then
pitch
after,
rock ready to go.
Is
after
that
she has
our
done. Yeah.
Black Hawk Down laser guided missile
Oh.
flare thing?
Oh, you're about to see laser guided. As the javelin streaks out, it strikes the figure. One of the cyclops turns, and you see that this close to it, you see that most of its body is, that atrophied, zombified flesh, except for its eye, which seems wholly intact and properly, what's the word? Like full.
Not rotted.
Right. It throws its great axe at Althea. And despite seeing it coming, it seems to just sort of anticipate the way she would move.
Oh dear.
What?
It leads her.
Oh
Did she just get
dear.
critted?
And
dear.
strikes her for 24.
Holy shit. Okay.
Okay.
I remember these guys.
Yep.
Red Cyclops.
Fucking dead shot Cyclops over here.
Chooses to succeed. Well, chooses to crit.
He chose to crit. That is correct.
Wow. That really sucks.
My god.
And that's where we'll end it.
Okay.
Wait, okay, so
Okay.
Rana's in the tower and she sees Althea flying out there and all of a sudden just sees her get hit with a great axe.
Well, she sees her throw a lit javelin
Like a bolt from above.
and
then
hit, and then yes, and then she gets hit by a great axe, by a flying great axe.
And you hear in cycloptic, fuck you too.
Right.
That's all right. You're still targeted.
Okay.
So next time we get to fire off that catapult.
Yes.
All right. Okay, guys. Great session.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Good sesh.
All right.
And
Have
then
a good week, everybody.
Skeletal dragon will also take to the air. So we'll have to deal with that. But see you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Later on.
Bye.
Have a good week.